Right now there's a massive trend, doing as many reps as possible in one session. 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups and 200 dips in 20 or 30 minutes. And everywhere you look, it's about volume, 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 volume. Let me be clear from the start. If you enjoy this kind of training, if it genuinely motivates you, then ignore me. Keep going. It's your training and you should do what keeps you consistent. I get the appeal. 1 year ago, I was doing the same thing. I wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do in 10 minutes. I started at 73, pushed up to 122 pull-ups. So I'm not here to talk you out of it. I'm here to give you the facts, because many of us fall into a tunnel vision and we lose sight of our actual goals. So here's the question you need to ask yourself. What are you training for? Want to build muscle with calisthenics? High rep training is far from optimal. Want to learn skills like the one-arm pull-up, front lever or muscle up? This approach is actually counterproductive. Want to get strong in weighted pull-ups or dips? High rep sets won't get you there either. Only very few people want actually to hit X reps in X minutes. It's more about following a trend. You hear lines like, you're not a man if you're not able to do 20 pull-ups in a row, you're not a man or you're a pussy if you're not able to do 100 push-ups in a row. Honestly, if you let that kind of nonsense dictate your goals, you're just holding yourself back. You're chasing numbers that don't align with what you actually want. Now let's talk about the downsides. High rep sessions cause significant muscle damage. That means longer recovery, less training frequency, and over time, slower progress. You're mostly training muscular endurance. Yes, you will still stimulate muscle growth, but it's inefficient. More fatigue, less return. And strength, you gain none of it. So if your goal is to be strong in skills or weighted movements, this trend gets you nowhere. So in summary, train smart and not just hard. If your goal is muscle, strength or skills, structure your sessions accordingly. Stick to proper rep ranges, progressive overload and strategic recovery. Reps alone don't bring results, but intentional and focused training does. Know why you train for and stop letting rep counts define your progress or your person. While editing this video, I realized I mostly highlighted the downsides of high rep training. But that doesn't mean it's useless. In fact, there are two solid reasons why this approach can still make sense. First, fat loss. If your goal is to burn calories and drop body fat, then this method delivers. Bodyweight exercises paired with high reps ramp up your heart rate and energy expenditure over time that can absolutely contribute to a leaner physique, especially if your diet supports it. The second benefit, time efficiency. Let's be real, not everyone has 60 minutes to train every day, and on those days when you're tight on time, a short, intense high rep session is way better than skipping your workout altogether. You stay consistent, you stay active, and that alone has value. So while it might not be ideal for muscle or strength goals, it has its place. As long as you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, you are on the right track.